Well, we've heard the warnings over and over again. Protect your PIN and make sure you check your credit card statements for any suspicious activity. But one credit card scam doesn't even need your PIN or the CVV number on the back of your card to make a transaction, and you could be ignoring the warning signs before fraudsters even strike. If you were to see like a 2-cent charge on your card, what would you think?
I wouldn't think much of it.
I wouldn't be bothered about it.
No, I think it's a bank charge.
You might think it's a bank charge?
Bank charge, yes.
And just ignore it?
And ignore it.
It's a red flag you could be missing, a warning that someone has accessed your credit card.
It's a very small amount, so it's easy for customers not to notice it in their bill.
It's part of a sequencing scam, a type of credit card fraud that doesn't require the fraudster to know your PIN, the 3-digit number on the back of the card, or in some cases, even your full credit card number.
Most banks use the same first 8 digits, right? So it's predictable. The first 8 digits is not random, it's predictable, right? And the next 8 digits, those are also not completely random. They go through a sequence. Customers who are basically victims of the sequencing fraud, they haven't done anything wrong usually. They've been unlucky.
Atafe Mashatan, an assistant professor of IT security at Ryerson, says fraudsters cycle through different number combinations and test them using websites that don't require the CVV number on the back of the card. Now, fraudsters use tiny amounts that most customers overlook, and in some cases, the transactions even come up as money going back into your account, like this credit for $1.67.
This is where they actually confirm that they had the right information, and this is bingo.
Mashatan says there's more banks could be doing to protect customers from this type of fraud.
They can block those websites who are not asking for the CVV, for instance. Not every bank does that. They can extend the range of the expiry date, as an example, and they change how they sequence the numbers for new credit cards one after the other, so they're not that predictable.
Some banks are already doing that, but until then, Mashatan says her best advice is check your credit card statements.
Don't ignore it just because the amount is negligible.
Now, in most cases of credit card fraud, banks will protect their customers and reimburse you for any fraudulent purchases. Ginella Massa, City News.